WRBZR and the CNC podcast. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy.
Yo, yo, yo. It's Why Not Derek, aka Derek Alston. This is the CNC podcast. Today we have a guest, and we're just gonna chop it up about life and things of that nature. But all right. So back to that conversation we was having before I had did all this.
Alright.
Um, like why like like we're all searching for something, right?
Absolutely.
And the tough part about us all searching for something is, are we ready to, can we handle the things that we're searching for? And if we get them,
Embrace it. I get you.
you know what I mean? Because like the times that people want to have millions, it's like, have you had thousands?
Yeah.
And then when they get rich, they want these luxuries that they've never been around before, and you only get around when you're on what vacation, a time and a
Mhm.
time where you get to enjoy it, and the time where you're supposed to enjoy it.
Mhm.
Like
Well said.
this episode was supposed to be about addiction, but what this episode is really going to instill into it is just not geared toward exactly that. It's going to be more or less geared toward things that we indulge in that make it feel like it's an addiction rather than it being addiction, or if it is an addiction, whatever the case is. But we just don't want to. I don't want to put a title on it, but that's the name of this episode. You know what I mean? Because we all fight with something. I used to be a
Nice.
drinker. I used to drink and make bad decisions and do wild shit and not give a fuck about anything. And years later, you realize what it creates. You realize what it does. The harm it does, and then no one helps you. No one helps you when you're in that dark space. And usually, if they are, they're kind of helping you be worse.
Exactly.
Especially when you're.
Enabling. You know
I
what I'm
was about to
saying?
say that
Enabling action.
exactly.
Yeah. Enabling. Yeah. More or less.
And you don't think about it, but like, damn, you get out of high school, you're drinking, you're going to parties all the time. You don't realize it's happening. Then you just continuously do it, and then you don't realize it never stopped. Maybe like overdoing it, but the actual activity of just drinking, it never stopped. Whether it was in occasions, or I'm a sit at home type person, so it was even worse because then I could just know whenever I get home, I'm good to go. You know what I mean? I'm good to go. I could have a couple of drinks, and it's not like I would just drink and just sit there. I would do shit.
Exactly. Keep it like a little social thing.
Yeah, but then it becomes a problem because then when you don't realize when you go out socially with people, they're not drinking like you're drinking.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's true.
People would drink two Michelob Lights and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm good to go," and I'm looking at them like, "What?"
Knocking them back.
Yeah, nah, but like real talk, and then it's like you don't realize that, and then like you're trying to be around women, and then you're realizing like some of them that don't do it, you
Yeah.
feel a disconnect, and then the ones that do it, you feel of a more connect, but you don't even know if it's a real thing or it's because you do what I do and we share the same vice, so maybe that's what our connection is, and then you so
Exactly.
man, that's why when you said what you said, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of things that he wants.
It's funny you say that because me and Pops was just talking earlier, and he was like, "Yo, listen, uh, that's the only thing I got for a bond, drinking." I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Those ain't your friends, man. Those just your buddies, to kick it with to make you feel better at the moment." And I had to really hone in on. It. I'm like, "Damn, you right though." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what? I used to not want to believe older people.
Nah, they the truth.
No, I'm gonna say like 80% they're the truth and 20% some of them are stuck. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah, yeah.
but
I agree.
it's because some shit that they say is so repetitive till you learn it, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
That's the part
absolutely.
where it's like the 80%. But then there's some things when they tell me like,
It don't
hey,
make sense. It
hey,
don't.
yeah, no, but like this, like perfect example, they'll be like, stick to one thing, you know, that's all you need to do, and that one thing will be successful for you in life, and they don't realize that's part of the conditional. Because
Mhm.
when you think of the American dream, you think of five things. You think of education, you think of job, you think of life status, then you think of family man, then you think of your property establishment that you build and everything's honed in on. And that right there, just it's just literally a shape. It's a five-sided shape. It's like a stop sign, kind of like, or like a square with like one weird angle, because it's the same box that people keep putting you in. And even
Yeah.
in my 30s now, man, I want to do so much shit, and I don't have kids. And I look at a lot of things. I'm like, cool, if I had a woman in my life, which they come in frequently, in and out. It's whatever, it happens. I can't choose for people to realize that some things and some people get better over time. You know what I mean? Rather than, if it's not in a snap of a finger, boom, it's not magical, impressive. Then
Nah, it takes time, man. It
it,
takes, you know what I'm saying? It could take weeks, months, years, whatever the case may be,
but
but it takes time.
but you gotta realize something too, like, to who we are. You know what I mean? When we fight our own demise, we know that we can go out there and save other people, or try to save other people, even if it's unrealistic.
Yeah,
Be,
I've done it many times.
yeah,
It's my
because
downfall.
but we know our demise though. Meaning, like, we know what we've been through. We know what we can handle. We know what we're allowing ourselves in tolerating, even if we don't need it. You know what I mean? This is not,
Hmm.
like, I look at it like this. I used to be on the wildest shit. I used to be drinking, and sometimes I would take pills. I'd be all fucked up. Didn't give a fuck.
I can relate.
You hanging around people who are making that something that's an option for you, and you can be good on the peer pressure for so long, but then when one of the three vices that they're providing is a vice that is obviously compelling to you, like, hey, let's drink, and it's like, he has a bottle, let me not drink, let me go get my own bottle.
Hmm.
Okay, what are we doing now? Still drinking. It's the difference is that I have my own bottle and I can drink at my pace, and I don't have to drink and share his bottle and drink it all. But the difference is just in how it's being worded. The action's still the same.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, misery breeds company. If you fight that, you know what I'm saying, you good.
Yeah, but like, see how, like, when Pops was saying that those are like your buddies, we don't look at it like that. And even if they
Nah,
are,
they ain't my buddies. That's what he said.
well, then even if they ain't your buddies and they're just people that you're just around, just to make you
I
feel
shouldn't be.
important. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Sometimes we're human. We gotta do shit to feel.
Yeah, absolutely.
We can't
Definitely.
we
We a
can't shit.
soul in the flesh.
Yeah, we can't stay away from that, and that's the thing. Like, if we could stay away from, I learned to stop doing things out of emotion, because that would be the downfall. I would realize that I'd be like, damn, I'm going through something. Let me take this pill.
Hmm.
Let me drink this liquor. Let me smoke more, or
Hmm.
like, and then
Hmm.
you wouldn't realize that the feeling of what's being displaced of all the problems. You're like, wow, this is where it's at. This is the vibe. This is lit. And even if you have to do it by yourself, sometimes it's like, cool.
Yep.
It's
And then,
even better. It is.
yeah.
It's even better because you don't have to, one, share, and you can indulge in the speed you want to indulge in. You don't have to, like, I used to go out to the bar. I used to be around, bro. I used to live. I'm living out here in New London. I used to go to
Yeah, I
Meriden
got you.
all the time, bro. And I used to go out there and party and link with people, and like, them niggas start doing drugs. Them niggas start dying off. Them
Marrying ain't
niggas
no
was,
good, you know.
I know, but then I realized, I was like, yo,
I'm right here.
it's not the people, because I kept coming back and I would be around and doing things, and I'd be going to play ball. These niggas got cars. I'm not really into cars, but it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. I do think it's a cool thing. The whole overall build from something to nothing to something. You know what I mean? Plus,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
the
That's my, you know what I'm saying? That's my area. Like honestly, I take all the cars from Japan, you know, right hand drive, boom, and bust it out on them with their Bentleys and everything. They're like, oh, why is he on the other side? I'd be like, because. You know what I mean? Like it's, you know what I'm saying? I get through a lot of that. I love those cars. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
But you know what I'm saying?
that's something that, it's a vice for you. It's a vice for you
Yeah,
when you're
yeah,
going through whatever you're going through. But those
yes.
other things are things that you can do as well as doing that. You know what I mean? You can also be drinking and, you know what I mean, working on the cars, but then that's when
That's a
it's
fact.
that's when, you know what I mean, it starts kicking in. Then you want to smoke. then you smoking cigarettes, and
Yeah.
then now you just all fucked up.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Cigarettes, yes. Liquor, been about 2, 3 months. So I've been doing pretty good. But I understand you. Actually, I feel where you coming from.
Yeah,
Cause I
because
don't really, I don't crave it no more because I set my mind to it. I got tired of doing things irrationally, coming at people, irrationally, like just basically hurting myself.
mm,
I got tired of it. I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that ain't for me.
mm. Especially
Yeah.
you were sometimes doing that shit, putting it online, and I sometimes would comment like, yo, you don't need to be doing this, and I feel you, like the vulnerability and just
Yeah.
not caring and like reaching out and people not understanding and like
Yeah.
attention is the economy, like, but
Yeah.
people don't know when to differentiate like the attention that you can just be like, okay, they're just doing that for attention, versus like they're doing that for attention and they're crying out for help at the same time. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Like
Mhm.
I always watch. I'm like, yo, he ain't drinking. I'm like, all right, he ain't making those videos, because a lot of the times you be making those videos. I'm like, what the hell is this nigga
Man,
going?
listen, I'll make the videos. I promise you, I am lit the hell up on a blunt. I promise you, I'm like, whoo, pretty leaf, lean
Nah,
to the side.
yeah, yeah, no, but
That's it.
before
Like
you be
I
taking
changed
those,
my habits.
I know, but before not, nah, but before, yeah, you would be
Prior I
taking
was
those
messed up.
little
Yeah, prior I
100%
was messed
nips,
up.
those little the 100 proof. I'd be like,
Yo, yeah, how
damn.
you know I take the 100 proof,
Nah, because
bro?
bro, I'm telling you, bro, you ain't the only one, man. That's why I
Yeah.
called. That's why as soon as you messaged me, I was like, he's the perfect one. I was like, I used to see him on Instagram drinking, and he wouldn't even realize what it looked like to the world. Which it
Yeah.
doesn't matter what it looks like to the world, and some people don't care. But
You
the
know what
ones,
you know what made me stop?
what?
I got pancreatitis. My liver was messing up. So I just called it quits after multiple hospital visits and stuff just to keep me alive. So I was like, yo, I'm not doing this. Why am I drinking myself to death over pain I feel from the past? Okay, I went through a divorce, blah 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 blah. Like, nah, that's not for me. I'm gonna live my life and I'm gonna do better. Later for that.
Yeah,
You
100.
know?
Yeah, 100%. But you gotta ask yourself questions, and you gotta be able to live on those answers. You know what I mean? And
Of course. Of course.
that's where the reality starts setting in. Because like, I'm not saying reality is the only way, but I'm not saying living through your emotions is the forefront of the way. It's not,
Yeah.
because being an emotional person, it lets you know you're human. But at the same time, every person is not the same. You can't conform to the everyone the same way. You can't just be like, hope they. Nah, that shit don't work.
You're right.
That
You're
blueprint
right.
shit. I used to go out drinking with girls, and I'd be like, yo, this is the best. I thought that shit was the best fucking times
And it's
ever.
wrong. And it's
Well,
wrong.
you don't even know. You want to be around these people, then you're thinking about relationships and ideologies of relationships, and being like, is this a person I can build with, have kids, get a home with,
Yeah.
marry? And then like it's that conditional shit start popping up, and it's like, nah, she's drinking. Then we go to a
Whew.
spot. Now they're doing coke. I'm like, oh my
Whew.
god.
God damn it.
I'm like, how do I leave this situation? But I know I'll be around it again, because if it's not her or her, it'll be him, and it will be somebody, because wherever this alcohol is leading me, it's leading me near another person.
We're
That's a
leading you to a hole, basically.
bro.
Anybody else who has the drinking habit is going to pull you in because misery breeds company. I'm telling you, man.
I know, and you don't realize
You
that
know?
shit. That's that shit that like my grandma was saying, and I'd be looking at her like, yeah, I hear you, but like, I'm not going through that part of life where I have to be like sitting down on that lesson and being like, nigga, sit the fuck down and learn this lesson.
Well, I'm here, big bro. Like, listen, I'm here. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm back in action now. I contacted you. We linked up. I'm on your ass just like you should be on my ass.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm not, I'm good, bro. I just smoke weed now. I drink every now and then, but I can control these things, and I don't
Yeah,
need to
well done.
be around people. I don't do any more pills. I don't do none of that hard shit. That shit been years, years,
And
and
that's it. That's funny you say that. That's the change I made. Like honestly, I just be behind myself. I watch movies, I eat, I make my money, I come back home, watch movies and eat, repeat. I don't deal with people. I don't because I've been through so many bad lessons. I'm telling you, guns in my face, all kinds of crazy stuff.
I
Like
know
I
you
had to
like them
do.
crazy women.
Yeah.
You like them
Nah,
crazy
not even
bitches.
not even the women. This is listen. I know I do like the crazy women, but nah, it's like you know what I'm saying. It's the dudes. They
Yeah.
be mad because I be bagging the beautiful ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a cute dude. I'm not perfect, nothing,
Nah,
but
it's
I
it's
got that
chari- it's chari-
personality
it's
in the mix.
charisma.
You know?
I was just talking to
Yeah,
somebody about that the other
yeah,
day.
charisma indeed.
Right? We were having a conversation, and they were like, "Why do you think that people are so hooked up on having multiple women, always having sex?" Da 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 da. And I was like, first of all, I was like, any human being knows that having
I'm not
sex,
into it.
having sex all the time, like you got to be young. You got to be young, and I'm not saying like spirited soul. No, like you have to be like 19, 18, like
A
freshly
young
like
buck.
hungry for this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Poking everything. Like,
yeah.
nah, I'm in my 30s. I'm 32. What
Yeah,
the
like a
fuck?
couple times I'm gonna
Listen,
crack you down and I'm gonna let
I
you
want a
know,
grown lady,
yeah,
you
like
know?
this is what it is type shit. But at the same time, you gotta remember we had to go through that too. And there's still some older women out there that do that. There are women our age that still are thirsty
Yeah,
like
I
that too.
know, bro. I know from experience. I know. It's like, yo, it's mind boggling because I'm like, damn, you this age and you older than me. You still out there throwing ass to everybody? Well, wait a minute. Uh, Dub, what's the next actually intelligent, smart, older woman who actually understands me? It's not all about, intimate encounter. It's
Yeah,
about, you know what I'm saying? Like we really have passion for each other through what we know from each other, that we talk to each other, and you know what? That's not even that's extra. That's irrelevant,
I
you
know, but
know?
it's different now. It's it,
Yeah,
it,
I know
it
we in a different age,
I
but I
know.
ain't changing. I
Nah,
ain't changing for this age.
I'm not changing either, but I am adapting. I'm looking at it like, you know what?
I've adapted. You're right.
Yeah, because it's different now. You know what I mean?
It
I
is.
honestly been around people that I realize my power. I'm like, yo, what am I gonna do? And then I keep being around people, bringing my
Yeah.
experience, life lesson, story. They change.
Mhm.
Then I
You're right.
lose them in contact, and then later down the line, we get reconnected randomly, which it happens. But for more or less, when it
Same.
happens to
Real
me,
talk.
yeah. But when it happens to you, being in a different space and realm in life, it's a little different
Hmm.
because
Yeah.
you're able to
You
have
don't like it. You don't like that no more.
yeah, and you, you
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 know.
you you don't realize like yo, I used to love certain women back then, and it was like what was I hooked on?
Hmm.
And then they're still like hooked on the fact that even though I was this person behind all these other things, I was still this person.
Man, they ain't paying attention to your intelligence or
Not
your methods or
anymore. Yeah,
nothing. The
not
only thing
anymore.
they paying attention to is a stick up
And,
they shit.
yeah,
That's the end of the day.
and a
Like, I'm
check,
sorry to
and a
say that.
check. No, but listen, women are built for relationships. Our men are
Some
built.
are.
Listen, but men are built for providing that realism to the fact that if they project that they want a relationship, the man will be there to complete it. Obviously, it's a blanket statement that that's what it needs to be for it to be a relationship. But
Yeah,
I do feel like women are like the new men though. They do that, but it's because
yeah.
but
They.
it's the double standard. It's a double standard. We can't just go out there and sell feet pictures and hope to make money.
Nah.
They do that, and when they do that type of shit, they make money. But then it's like when you have to explain to a woman that as guy nature and biology, we really don't want women that have been passed around. We want homebodies, but I also look at it as realistic, or I should just say I look at it as like, bro, you're gonna search, and then when you find it, are you going to be ready for that? Because
Exactly.
there's still gonna be mean times, options on standby, on calls. There's gonna be a whole bunch of that because in the mix of
You
waiting
know.
around searching, I'm going to have encounters with other women. That's honestly at the end of the day, I
And you
just
know what I learned?
what
You know what I learned? Okay, baby, you love me. Da 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 da. Da. You go out, cool. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You come back, Don't bring no diseases. I still love you. If you want to be out, cool. Go about your business. Really don't listen. I'm my own person. I don't need I don't need a lady, but if I want you, then cool. I will invite you to my world and my table. That's all. You feel me?
Yeah, but we're not built. All of us aren't built for it though. That's one
You
thing.
can do it.
No, I can. I know I can.
Yeah,
I've
me
been in
too.
it. I've been in them. I've been in long ones.
Yeah,
Most of the ones I usually get in are long. It's not that I'm not built for it.
it
I,
don't
tur- I,
bother me.
I turned over a new leaf of who I am. You know what I mean? And who I am is not
Yeah,
acceptable to women because
yeah.
that percentage of who I was before was like just the right of, you know, arrogance and not giving a fuck and wilding out and always want to be in the limelight, look like I have it when I don't or do. Now it's different
Mm,
now. Now it's like I'm such a super creative that I get to the point where it's like if we're not talking ideas and like doing things for the future, I don't really care about what you got.
exactly.
Or you,
Intellect.
yo, and it's even if you on OnlyFans doing all that, that's cool, girl. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. You go online and do it behind somebody's back and not tell them because you think it'll ruin it, or you
Trying
gonna
to make
just
money.
or just be straight up with it. Either way, you gonna have to face that battle going in. It's no insecurity. It's none of that shit. It's just
Nah,
like women lie like men lie, but what we're lying about is stupid shit.
absolutely.
We're lying about stupid shit that has no value. Well,
Hmm.
sometimes, but for women, they lie
Hmm.
about things that are detrimental. I'm not saying that men
Yeah,
don't, but
yeah,
like that's a
yeah,
detrimental
yeah,
thing to lie about. Of course,
yeah.
niggas lie about having, women on the side and other baby moms and shit like that. Of course,
Yeah.
that, but it's like this, the processing of the conditional shit. Like, women do fucked up shit just like men do fucked up shit. I'm not out here looking to try to like
You know what I'm
be
saying? Yeah, yeah,
sappy
yeah, yeah.
and simpish on every occasion. I'm just honest.
I get you.
I come to the situation quick, like, yo, certain things trigger me. I don't need to be around that. This is what it is. And
Hmm.
if you not rocking like that, then it's cool because I'll be better off
It's
by
all right.
myself.
Rock along. Keep it going. That's it.
Yeah,
You
but
know
then
what I'm saying?
but some women want to force themselves to be in the presence of you because you start showing them what the capabilities and possibilities
Yeah,
are.
and then dealing with everybody else. So you know what? That gotta go. I want to find a woman that I don't gotta play no game, no nothing. I don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't gotta deal with a woman that cheats. I want a woman that's straight up because I'm straight up. I've been in a relationship for 8 years, got married to the chick, and what she do? Open her legs to the next nigga. So you know what I'm thinking about that round? I'm thinking about like, are you the one or are you gonna go and have fun?
Mm,
You need to figure that out before you talk to me because I'm not the damn one. You get me?
I do.
Yeah, you get me? Like, honestly, like, bro, these women, they're gonna do what they wanna do. That's when you come to the realization after dealing with a few that really fuck up your mood. You're gonna be like, damn, man,
It's also
that
it's
ain't even
also
something I should do.
it's also us being in that spaces too. The spaces we're in, we were attracting and we were being around and tolerating those kind of women.
Exactly. Wrong place at the wrong
It's
time.
funny now because you know what I mean. Some of them will have bad things to say, but I know that even if they have bad things to say in their mind, in their heart, they
Yeah.
know at the end of the day they'll feel bad for saying that because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a person that takes away from you. I'm a person that tells you two. I have two requirements. One, you ask for communication. That's awesome. You will get that. But this is the thing. I do a lot of things. I do videos for other people. I do
Mm-hmm.
podcasts and things that involve me to pay it the fuck attention. So
I know you
calling.
listen, you got it.
I know,
You
but
got
but
it. I'm
listen,
thanking you
calling.
for me to put me on here.
I know, but
You
listen,
know?
listen, but it's like, and then people are calling, and then they're texting. And it's like you're not answering, you're not replying. Like, it's like you want the attention, but you're not realizing. Like, I as an individual come with. If you come with kids, and I come with all the things I come with that equal to that. yeah, I gotta be on that every day. I gotta check this. I gotta check that. I gotta create this. Gotta create
Hmm.
that. Upload this. Make sure this.
You
Check
gotta
that
work. You
client.
gotta work together. You
Yeah,
gotta work together, even though
it's
you gotta get your business done.
I know, but sometimes
Yeah.
the business women are looking for the biggest check out of that. And honestly, this whole thing,
Yeah. Usually.
all of this shit makes money. All of it does. It's not that. All of it does. And I still have a job, but all of this makes money. But now imagine me not having the job and this made twice as much money as it makes now and the job together. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's the
Well said.
goal. But that's the
Well
goal.
said, my
But
brother.
now when you have a woman trying to be in the way and the obstacle and start making her attention, I'm running a race, but I'm also looking back a lot like yo, come on, come on, come on, come on. And they're not. We're not. We're not
They
in
not.
this. We're
They
not in
not.
this
They
race
not me in
together.
the middle. They not me in the middle. They ain't doing the 50-50.
Yeah, but it's not even
They
about
slacking.
it's not even about
I
the
know.
numbers. It's not even about the numbers anymore because I get it. Like, being the biologic of man is that we'll date down, and we'll get women who don't have as much, and that's cool because we don't really care about the
Of
money. But I'm
course.
gonna be honest. It's not that I care about the money, but I need you to have your own security. I need you to know what the value of what you're doing is. If you're making money, what are you doing it for? Are you
Exactly.
making money to have money to show
Exactly.
off things and do TikToks? That's why?
Exactly.
Or you
That's what most of them are about. Like nowadays.
all right, but
Like, you
then
know what I
like
mean?
but I'm a creator, like I've dealt with women who had OnlyFans and we've made money together. But then it's like I look at the situation, but it's like but this isn't a relationship. Like, I'm like this isn't something I could sit down on.
Yeah. Fuck it.
This is but it's opportunity, it's money. They don't know what to do with any of the things that they're doing and they're just like how do we let me hire. Well, listen, if there's money in the situation, I don't want to be involved
Exactly.
doing what you're doing. Whatever you need me to do, you need me to edit 2 3 videos, fine, got you. Cut it up, chop it up, put music in the background. Give my money.
There's money in the jug.
Yeah, there
Shit.
is, there's money in it.
Put some water in it, some baking soda, and shake it up. That's how I feel.
No, there is, and you know what the thing is? I made money, and I could have continued to make money. I could have made a lot of money dealing with a whole bunch of different women and getting clients and other
Yeah,
content.
yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
We
not.
both been through that.
But it's not really. I don't. You know what I mean? I got so many other things. Like I write books. I got. There's things I want to do bigger than that. Tours and
Awesome.
yeah, bro. Like but
Awesome.
it's because I'm not focusing on women, and it's like still the encounters and the intercourse just randomly
Yeah.
happen due to me being this kind of
They're
charismatic
the
person.
biggest downfall. I learned it. They're the biggest downfall. Not to disrespect, nothing, no pun intended, but women for me, like I fall head over heels and I mess up, you know what I'm saying? Then I gotta rebuild. Nah, I'm gonna stick to me, handle me, get me right, and then you know what? I'm gonna find the one that actually meets, you know what I'm saying, me in the middle, and we're the same, you know what I'm saying? We a team.
Yeah, but
But until then, I'm not doing that.
yeah, no, I
You
feel
know
you.
what I mean?
I feel you. No, I do, bro. And then I still mingle out there. I still mingle, but I'm a real low. I move low key. I like.
Better than me.
It's providing a type of
I
energy that
shut
I
everything down.
yeah, nah. I do and I don't because I don't want to be. I could take the rejection. That's not the issue. That's not it at all. But I know that
That
there's
shit
some.
don't matter.
I know, but I know, but for some people it does. Some people when they get rejected, dude, they get mad, aggressive.
They be crying, it hurt. Yeah, you
Yeah, but bro,
bugging. You're
but
bugging,
I
bro.
know it does, bro. No, this is what I'm saying. I don't only have two friends, real good friends now, but before I had lots, and I used to see them, dude.
Yeah,
Niggas be getting mad, like, yo, shorty
I get
curved
you.
me. She read my shit, and I'm looking like, bro, why? What? Who cares?
Why did you bother?
Yeah, no, but
You know?
he wanted something from shorty. Sometimes it'd be like you be
But
trying to.
Shorty don't want nothing from him,
Yeah,
so
but you
just
don't
leave it
know
alone.
when you tell yourself to be persistent and you tell yourself to do things, you sometimes are really
Nah,
not.
don't throw them, you know what I'm saying, just random blows, man. You gotta get to know somebody before you shoot your shot. You gotta get to know them and who they are and how they are and what they want. That's one thing you gotta do.
What what
That's just one thing.
what percentage you think of just individuals are doing that?
Huh? Me.
Well, I'm just saying. Besides you, what percentage?
Well, shit, you got me on this one, brother. You
I don't.
tell me.
I don't know, man. I just think that it's a higher percentage, but it's not a higher than average. It's not like over.
Yeah, I know.
It's over 50%, but it's not over 80%.
Yeah, but you know what? Somebody got smarts and somebody don't. That's all the end of the story is.
Oh yeah, for sure. But then there's people who don't need to have the smarts because they look good enough that regardless of who the
Exactly.
yeah,
And
man.
you know what? Then they end up with a dum dum that looks good. Now, what are you gonna do with that damn tool? You better build something or shit. I don't know what to say.
Mm, I
You
mean,
know what I'm saying?
we get to that
Like,
point
yeah,
in life.
they cute and whatever, da 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 da. But I ain't damn Easter Island ugly.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen,
Yeah, but
I'm a smooth fella.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
women who call men cute over the age of 22 is wild to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
It's wild. It's like
They say cute. That's crazy.
it's like you're trying to compliment me, but you're like limiting the compliment. If you don't think I'm
Nah.
fine, and it's not like self-centered, but it's like look at what
Sexy is the move.
if
They
you're
say you sexy, then that's the move. That's grown shit.
yeah, but like it's like dogs are cute, kids are cute.
You know
Like
what I'm
a
saying? They cute.
30-year-old man isn't cute.
But I'm
Like
a grown fucking man. You ain't
yeah,
gonna call me cute.
but it's the
Cause
caliber.
we
That's the
gonna
caliber.
elaborate on that.
Listen, it's funny. It's funny because that just happened a couple months ago. A conversation with a woman. We chopping it up. She keeps saying that. I'm like, why you keep saying I'm cute? Like, I'm grown as hell, girl. Like, what you mean I'm cute? She's
I
like,
mean,
I
that's
know.
just a choice of words, maybe. It's not
No,
even
but
a
it
part of
wasn't.
the.
But listen, we had a conversation about it, and I'm like, what is your value like of cute? If cute is a value, what is it? And she's like, I just
Okay.
think that you're something to look at. So I'm like, damn. I was like, this is what women feel. I was like,
Wow.
this is what women
That's like
feel.
a tool, bro.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If they could say that kind of
Fuck
shit,
that.
yo,
She
but
need to go to the curb.
and then low key inside of my head, I'm like, yo, honestly, this is what makes demons. This is what makes people like demonize women, and they just like, oh yeah, you think I'm
Yeah.
that, and then I take you back to the crib and take it out on you, and then you like think it's like some great affair, and then it's like you
Exactly.
don't realize what was triggered, but like at the same time when I just told like, yo, I'm out. And then she
Yep.
like called me
She
weak,
don't
called me
she
this. I'm like, yo,
listen,
you don't.
blowing you up but still doing the same thing she did daily. I get it.
Yeah, it's typical
Yeah,
shit
I get
though.
it.
It's
Yeah,
typical.
it's typical.
Women,
Yeah, I
women,
get it.
women, women aren't ready, but they always want some.
Yeah.
They're not ready.
They got that one that they wanna hold on to, but they want everything else.
Yeah,
They
but
want
see,
the stars, the moon, everything.
yeah, but cause
What the hell are we getting?
they using us as a tactic. They using us as bait. Until he see us acting right, then he don't want no parts of it. Once
Yeah.
he see us acting right, then he want to act right. Now he back in the picture.
Yeah.
We out the picture. It's a chess
Exactly.
move. It's a chess move.
It is. It is. It's
You,
always chess,
you
baby.
know, I have conversations with women. I tell them they're real, and they're like, "You're not in a relationship. Why? You be the best, this and that, and this and that." And then I look at them, and I'm like, "So what are we doing then?" It's like, "Oh, I'm just not ready for it." So you think I don't hear that shit all the time? If you
Exactly.
telling me that, you think I'm never in that same chair again with a different female?
And
I have
listen to what I'm gonna tell
I
you.
have a conversation.
That's what you know what I'm saying.
I have conversations with my mom. The first thing she says, "Well, you can't just find a nice woman out there." I'm like, "Mom, why are you in a relationship?" Oh, men are like this, and you know how it is. And I'm like, "Look how quick you made excuses, but then told me I needed to be having something."
Yo,
Don't don't don't.
this era is awful.
It
You
is,
know what I
but you
mean?
know what? I take for face value is I take for that I build
hmm
relationships with women, and we build
hmm
rapport. We become friends, and as long as I'm
Become
true,
friends.
yeah. But
Yeah.
as long as I'm true with my intention, letting them know like, yo, I'm not really trying to do that. You know what I mean? And
Exactly.
if we could just rock, sometimes chill, go out to eat, vibe like that. You could go home at the end of the day. You can go get dick down, do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you,
Bro,
my
you're
my
speaking my mind. You're
no, but
speaking my mind right
it's
now.
because it's healthy. It's some people say it's
Yeah.
impossible to have, those two things, but it's not impossible. It's literally
Grown men don't care for the cheeks. Honestly, you want to spend time and get to know you and be a friend. Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? They got your back whenever shit happen, blah 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 blah. But you know what I'm saying? Nah,
I'm a creator.
it
I'm
ain't
for the
about cheeks.
for the bigger thing of it. I'm a creator. It would be
hmm
nice to travel places with somebody, And not always
Oof.
worrying about if I gotta fuck all the time. If I,
Ugh.
I gotta fuck, I
That's on
gotta
the
pay for
to-do
dinner.
list.
Like, oh, I gotta fuck. It's like, oh shit, what happened? I'm bringing on this vacation. The first thing she's thinking, well, were we gonna fuck? Like, damn, I gotta fuck again.
Nah.
Again,
You
I
go
gotta
ahead
fuck.
over there and play with that toy. Leave me alone, cause
Nah, but
that was not what.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't though. But when it's like usually business, I'm usually
Yeah.
geared up. I be focused. When I gotta go do shoots and podcast shit, I can't be
Yeah.
needing all that extra shit. And
Not at all.
dog, I literally told this girl we were sitting there chopping up. I'm like, yo, I gotta go do a podcast episode. She like, oh, that's cool. I'll watch. I'm like, all right. So there's like three of us. We doing a podcast episode. She like, I'm bored. I'm like, yo, I'm ignoring her because I told her I was like, yo, I you could have went home. Like I already said that. Like, you know, you just now feeling like you're bored. Like it's 30 minutes into it. Well, I'm bored. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm like, yo, this is why I told you to go home. Like, why don't y'all listen? Like, you think I was trying to like kick you out, but I was just letting you know, like, this is gonna be 30 minutes, like an hour of three guys smoking and talking about sports in this, in this room. So like, what?
Hey yo.
Yo, like it was like 10 minutes in, and she was like, I'm bored. I'm like, you was never doing anything. I'm gonna be honest with you. You didn't ask to be on this, and
Yo.
nah, I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I do like surround myself with dumb broads, and I don't even know why. It's just like
Yo, me
nature.
too.
No,
I've been there.
no, but
You're like, yo, what
it's
the hell?
nah, but it's because I'm a person who attracts that,
Yeah,
that kind of
yeah,
energy that people feel like they need
yeah.
help. They need to be influenced. They need energy.
Got you.
They need that. It's just
Got you.
sometimes they don't know what that energy entails. Like that it may entail that I might have to sit down for an hour and do a podcast with three individuals and not pay attention to you because you didn't want to be on it.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, it's the senses. You gotta hit them all. You gotta hit the
Well,
smell. You gotta hit the sight. You gotta hit the taste. You gotta hit
well,
the feel.
well,
You know what I'm saying?
she
Like
wasn't,
you know what I'm getting
yeah,
at?
she wasn't on any of those. She was literally sat
She
down
was a
and
dumb
she
broad.
sat down on the couch and was like,
She just wanted to get plugged, bro. That's what it sounded like. She just wanted to get plugged, and you kicked her out even
but
before.
regardless of the fact was, that shit probably already happened before. You feel what I'm saying? I was just
Yeah.
like, yo, I'm going over here. We've been chilling all day. We've been vibing. We've been doing things that you would like to do. I'm going to do something I would like to do. You can depart on your way, or I just want to go. I want to see how you do. Okay, we got it then.
Okay.
Once 10 minutes got into the podcasting after the 20-minute setup, you complaining like, yo, what do you mean you're bored?
She complained to get the hell out.
But I'm in the middle of the podcast. I can't do that. I can't. We're heavy
I
into
know,
the sports.
I know.
I'm not even focused on what she's saying because I told her. I said you have the option to leave because once we're recording, we're into conversation, we're smoking. I have headphones on. I'm not looking behind me to like, oh shit, you're saying something to me? What are you saying? Like, we're on a couch.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. From my vision, cover the microphone and say bye, and make sure niggas in the room get her out.
No, I could have muted it. I don't know why I didn't mute. I didn't even see her.
I know.
She
You know what I'm saying?
she came up, removed the headphone on the side of my ear, and was like, I'm bored. I was like, looked back, and I was like, yo, didn't I tell you could go home? Like I gave you the option, and I don't want to control you, but like, you should have thought that. Hey, he said I could go home. This is gonna be boring. All right, go home. Do whatever the fuck.
Exactly. Let her be.
After the podcast episode's over, she falls asleep. She was like, "Oh, da 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 da." I'm like, "Yo, why do you guys do these tasks? Like, you guys do these impossible tasks to be around people." I was like, I don't get it. And you know what? One of the people were like, "Yo, like, what happened to her?" Girl? Well, like, I was like, she didn't ask to smoke. She didn't want to smoke. She didn't. I was like, "Yo, you want some drink? Would you want water, juice, Kool-Aid, coffee? You want alcohol? What do you want?" She just kind of
looked out for her. You looked out for her, and she just bullshitted.
Yeah, she was standoffish, but like the same time we were vibing at my crib, she was like totally different. And whatever the case was, like I'm not one of those niggas like if you smash the homie, whatever, but like you ain't my
Yeah,
girl. You
yeah.
know what I mean? We just
That
chopping
don't
it up.
matter.
Nah, you. That's what they make bass for. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? If you smash the homie, you
exactly.
good. But at the same time,
Exactly.
she was just acting like real standoffish. I'm bored type shit, and I just thought, I
Cause she
like,
was listen. Her main purpose when she came there was to get smashed outlandish. She
yeah,
didn't
nah,
care about nothing
yeah, but
else.
she already did. That already happened before we got there, bro. Why you think we was at the crib? We went
Well,
out
she
to eat. We
wanted
went
more.
this. Nah, you know what I think that she really wanted though. I think she wanted to be on the podcast, but once I said it was about sports and this and that, she just kind of wanted to just like
Oh yeah, she
interject type
crumpled
shit.
up. She crumpled up in fetal position. I get it.
Yeah, because it was like, oh, it's not my kind of shit. Let me just not. And it was like, yeah,
Nah, leave
see.
that be. Let her sleep.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why it's like now, like I literally am like, all right, listen, if you have time, then sure, I'll link up with and give chances
On to
out.
business. On
Nah,
to business.
I
That's
know,
it.
but I also have a real life. You know what I mean? I have ideas. I
Yeah.
like to share energy, so I'm not down in it. But they're definitely like within the traffic of that shit. It's always one or two. It's just like, what are you doing? What possessed you
Mm,
to think like that? And then it's just like, why do you look good? And it's just the metrics are
it's
off. The metrics are
bro.
off, man.
I tell you, I've been there. I've been there, and honestly, I let them know. Like, listen, what are we doing? I'm the type of person that whatever goes down, I'm like, we getting the plan straight. So we doing this. We doing this. Where we at? How we getting out of that? Blah 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 blah. I'm really really strict on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta tell me how this gonna go down, or it ain't gonna go down. That's that's how I work, bro.
Well,
I'm
that's
serious. With
the only
chicks and
way. Yeah.
everything, I'm like, oh, say, what you wanna do? What are you doing?
Yep.
Okay, you wanna come through. So, what is your plans?
Yeah.
I just wanna know. Oh, you wanna go over here and eat? Oh, you wanna come back and you know what I'm saying, make the bed squeak? Cool. All right, we both on task. That's it. You better
Yeah.
be like right with your plan because I'm gonna antagonize your plan.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah, but sometimes they ain't ready. That shit be capped. Soon as they always do that.
Yeah, man.
And
I know.
listen, I've even been with older women, and I used to love that shit. And then I got to a point where they sometimes like that 20% where they were just like stupid, stuck in their ways, and not never changing. And I'm not saying stupid.
Exactly.
It just looking at it
Not
like,
even just simple.
yeah. I'm like, bro. I'm like, yo.
Just simple.
I done been in a polygamous relationship with 4 women, broke up with them all, had 2 at a
Mm,
time, wrote
mm.
5 books off the shit, made
Damn,
money.
I think we on the roll because I'm on the same boat. I
Yeah,
ain't doing shit again.
nah, but I'm just saying that shit. It did a lot to me though. It did a lot to me. It definitely did some shit to
It
me.
did.
So
Yeah, I know.
in the midst of all that happening, it was like most niggas be like, "Yo, that's wild, yo." Yeah, my nigga. Let me tell you,
Nah,
when I
that
was
ain't
by
shit.
myself going through all that shit, I was feeling like the first person that said something wrong to me, first person that tried to get over on me, I'm clapping anybody. I don't care. Get your kid away from me. I was like, I don't want that dog to bark near me.
Yo.
$12.99 for what? These apples is $6.99 and these grapes is $12.05. Fuck out of here.
Hey,
Take them off.
yo, dead ass. That's how I be feeling, yo.
Yo,
Like
like,
what?
yo, you don't. People like, you're too emotional. No, it's not that. It's just like,
Nah,
damn,
you know
every
what you
time
want.
somebody they get they lick on me. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep taking them on the chin, but eventually I'm gonna be like, nah, I need my leg back. I need
Nah,
my leg back. If I gotta
nah.
go crack I gotta go crack the best friend, and
Hmm.
best friend getting cracked down. Like, but I don't play by those rules anymore. But like back
Nah, that's
then,
listen. We getting too old, nigga. We in our
yeah,
30s, man. Come on.
nah, I
I
just be
slow down.
I'll send a
I'm still
text.
in the hood. God damn it.
I'll send the text real quick before I even get on that active shit. I'll send a text like, nah, I'm good. You straight. Stay home. You good.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
And nah,
Rough.
it ain't even got to be too much of anything else. Nah, I'm good. You straight. Stay home. Just
Hmm.
like that. No less. No extra. No punctuation. You might read the whole
It
thing
don't
in
need
one
to
sentence.
be. It don't need to be.
Yeah.
Listen, you come on my property, then you looking like food, and you gonna be over the fireplace or on the floor like a bear.
Nah,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
know what's crazy? Is one of the women that used to braid my hair, and it's
Yeah.
not the woman that she'll probably listen to this episode and be like, she talking about me, not talking about you. But anyway,
Leave it alone.
right? Sometimes they be in their own brains. But listen, she
Absolutely.
used to do my hair, and she used to always be like, yeah, like try to, take shots. And I used to tell her, I'd be like, listen, girl, you couldn't handle me. And she's just like, oh, well, yeah, I can, yeah, I can. You don't know what I can handle. I'm like, you think it's sexually, and that's cool because then you don't even know what entails behind the before the sexual part. If you can't even handle that
Exactly.
as the combination, you ain't gonna be able to handle yourself in it as it all
And
happens.
listen, if you can't handle the mental, physical gonna kill you.
Yeah, because then
More the story. Yeah.
once you in that all that la la from the fucking the truth, and the truth being something that you always wanted to feel and hear, then guess what? Whatever you feel and hear from the rest of the parts, well, it's the great show. You know what I mean?
Ew, I got mine. I'm gone.
I'm gone. Like, I'm gone. I'm gone.
Yo, for real, I'm so happy to hear from you, man. It's been years, man. You
Nah,
know?
but I come to Meriden all the time, and I don't.
Yeah.
I be hitting up people down there. I be hitting up the little Justin sometimes. Hector be cutting hair, cars, all that shit.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
Justin, some of them niggas got 3-4 kids and shit. I'd be, yo, come to the
Yeah.
court, let's play ball. Then we play ball, then they gotta go home. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know what their real life's like. I never ask because we don't have the time to sit down. You know what I mean? But
Listen, that's awesome that you actually got that, that leeway to come and do that. Because honestly, I'm gonna just let you know, worst come to worst, my spot is safe spot, a safe spot. You feel me? Like they not nah. This town is crazy. It's not like it used to be when we was kids.
I
Back when
know.
we was playing ball and all. It's not the
listen,
same.
I was with my mom, yo, in the store. This nigga was looking.
Mhm.
I looked at that little nigga like, boy, if you would have tried something, I would have grabbed you right by your neck. I wouldn't even have punched you in your face. I would have grabbed you by your neck and walked you out the store. And if you would have had a gun on you, I would have took the gun from you, and
And beat you with it.
not even. I would have just threw the gun across the street, tripped you, and then I would have just held you down until somebody, your mom or dad, called. I would have grabbed your phone, make you call
real
them,
talk.
and be like, go
Young
get
bucks,
your mom.
all the young bucks got a strap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but like, listen, niggas who can get legal guns like me, I go get 3 of them shits to your one fucking illegal gun. Then what? Now we gonna have a gun off? Fuck you. It's
Nah,
brain.
you're definitely losing because there's lawyers in
No, for sure.
yeah.
No, not in that
You
case.
I know, because I
No,
took
but no, in the context of if you want to have a gun off, who has more guns, bigger guns? Not impossible to have that possibility. It's not.
Yeah.
They're going and doing all these things to get illegal guns. Imagine what happens when you can get legal guns.
There's some crazy stuff out here too. There's like
It is, bro.
there's like P90s, there's AKs.
Bro,
It's crazy.
my mom, we were sitting there. The nigga was looking like he was gonna try something. And she like, what's wrong with you, kid? I'm like, yo, this nigga looking funny. And she laughing
Yeah.
like shit funny, but like, I'm observing.
Nah,
I'm
she don't
observing.
realize what's going on.
Nah, she do, but she also is not like me. You know what I mean? She ain't
yeah,
been in.
yeah,
She ain't
she
been
old
in.
school.
Yeah, she ain't been in the club on Molly watching people, and they start realizing shit's happening. Drug deals, people are doing that.
Yeah,
People are
yeah.
putting shit in people's drinks. You don't even know you're so fucked up. You see shit that you're not supposed to see.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Don't
what?
lie.
So then what happens? You implant that shit, and that shit stays with me. Now I watch, and I'm observing. I go in the store, I start looking around, watching people, because you know what? Then when I realized that 6 hours later I got somebody following me, normal people wouldn't have noticed that, and they wouldn't have cared about it. But for me, I'm a human. I'm a human. Only thing I got is me. Regardless
Survivor.
of, yeah. Well, sometimes I get that survivor's remorse. Car accidents, being around people, guns in my face, doing drugs, watching
Likewise.
people. Yo,
Likewise.
it's crazy, bro.
I know. I
Crazy.
understand you. Believe me, I understand you fully, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, I want out. I'm tired of this. I'm
Yo, and
tired
you
of
know
it.
what happened? I did. I got out and I said, create your own businesses. Then I said, what are you gonna do? What are you good at? Then I said, everything that you're good at, make it a business. Make it something into
Exactly.
multiple businesses. And now it's like, I got it. Here.
Yeah.
I don't need.
Branching off,
I
money
don't.
coming from
I
everywhere.
don't need you. I don't. I do everything in house, and it's crazy because yeah, I put in all the work, and I'm looking for a team, but at the same time, I don't need them niggas.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't. What you got a camera? Me too. Oh, I got
Uh-huh.
setups and mics, and I got them too.
Oh, we do too.
I got computers, I got cables, I got SD
For
cards, I got
real.
YouTube channels, I got Instagrams, I got
Word.
Twitters, I
You
got
doing See, you
bro.
went above me on that. I never even dealt with YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. I've been keeping my stuff on the hush.
Yeah,
You
but
know.
that's because you're not ready. But when you're ready,
I'm ready. Believe me,
yeah,
I'm
but
ready now.
yeah, but
But I wasn't before.
you need to go to real studios. You need to sit in there and get the quality better because it's not even that you're not rapping. It's just the better quality makes people's attention span last longer.
Yeah, absolutely. Cause it's clean and clear, straight to
Like
them.
now that we're on here, let me play you something because I'm about to go definitely smoke again.
All right.
Hold on, but I'm about
This
to,
gonna play you something. I'm about to go smile.
again,
Get it, boy.
again. So hold on.
Yeah, again.
So like me and my brother, we can you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
So he would rent out the studio sometimes to this kid's place, and we would just make music. And I'm quick. I find the beat, hook, come up with some shit, have the verse written before
That's
we
how I am, bro. We on the
real quick
same wave. We need to work together, man.
for sure.
I'm telling you.
These niggas know the rise. These niggas came from the bottom. All my niggas know the rise. I be so high, I don't even socialize. The old me a ghost now. I pull up in that poltergeist.
And I came up with this shit in a car while I was mad high. I don't even know how I remembered, wrote it down. He knew how to sing it. Came out fire.
Really. I want to hear that song. I want to hear that song.
Yeah, had to grind to get it. Eyes low, but my mind lifted. Mind twisted, but I'm kinda gifted. Wrote these rhymes in hieroglyphics. Add water, gotta stir it up. Whipping up like it's scientific. You will never find another one. Truthfully, I'm a dying misfit. I am different. They try to copy my DNA down to the minerals. I'm prolific. It is no stopping me. Popping my body is spiritual. Metaphysics got caught. I was a statistic. Glock talk had to get realistic. I was locked up, ain't get a visit. Now I came home and I just made 100 bands. Yeah. I had to stretch the rubber bands. Yeah. Every season, gotta switch up. I got many demons. Niggas be scheming cause they be heathens. And I can't trust nobody, got many reasons. Yeah, know the rise. These niggas know the rise. These niggas came from the bottom. All my niggas know.
And I always let him go first, always, cause he be so ready to go first, but he don't be knowing I be having the crack verses though. He don't be knowing. Sometimes, yo, I let people go first, and then they don't know I be going back tweaking a couple shit. You know what I mean? Make sure my shit hit harder.
That's funny because I be doing the same thing.
People don't even realize it. Like, listen to this shit.
Had to grind to get it. My eyes low, but my
I
mind
know
lifted.
that.
Yep.
Remind you niggas, I ain't even trying, nigga. Everything litty, so the jig is up. We tearing the streets up, hoes down, and Jesus.
I be just
Y'all
chilling,
hoes, but the
just like,
G's up. Count it up, back while we stack it up. You ain't trapping, how you rapping? Time ain't adding up. Abracadabra, I'm going after smoking. Poof, this ain't no magic show. I done came from the bottom, had problems, then I solve them. Get the picture, I'm the artist. Been eating, no more starving. The world's ending, I keep trying. Phone home to the Martian. Where's my brain? Damn, I lost it. On the wave till they salty. Rest assured that they saw me. The life you want ain't an option. Pay the cost if you ballin'. Gonna make more than a fortune. Without saying, look at what it cost them. Charge it to the game often. And one with the
Oh, you
sauce.
can't hear it?
Hot sauce off the noggin. Hot sauce off the noggin.
Sounds like far away.
You couldn't hear it that whole time?
Nah.
Damn, that's crazy. I thought you could hear it.
You know what? If you can, you know what I'm saying, send it. We'll get it.
Oh yeah, I can. Like, oh shit, you know what it is? I know why it's not working.
There we go. Okay.
Damn, I could send it though.
I like it already.
Nah,
That beat is hard.
nah, you know what the thing is? I used to make mad hard rap songs. Now I'm like trying to make like R&B songs, but not R&B.
Like smooth, just smooth.
Yeah, because like
grown,
I got
you know
more
what
I
I'm
got
saying?
more vibes. I got more vibes in me now. Before I just had that one vibe. Like, you know what I mean? Now I got more
Yeah.
vibes in me now for sure.
I got that hood in me, but I got that Keith Sweat too, man. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Yo,
Yes, sir.
girl.
Yes,
Come on,
sir.
hear me.
Yes,
Oh.
sir.
Yo, I'm done.
I got new shoes on the ride. Yes, sir.
What?
Riding down 95.
Mm-hmm.
That
Better
shit
get
funny.
it.
Nah, I'm dead serious. Dead serious.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
Sure,
we'll be linking though for sure. I definitely make sure I do that. And
of course.
you don't gotta
man,
worry
listen.
about the car situation, bro. I don't have a car.
We
I
ain't, we,
get
ain't,
around.
we, ain't gonna, we
Listen,
ain't gonna talk about that.
nah,
I have many cars, but they ain't usable at the
yeah, nah,
moment.
it's alright. Listen, I'll
I've
just
been
be.
through a lot of shit.
Yeah, you ain't gotta tell me, bro. Listen, man,
You know?
I got in a car accident a couple years ago and never really wanted to drive since then. I'm not even gonna lie to
Bro,
you, straight up. And
I
I
got
travel. I travel. I be going places with no vehicle.
I got one in the garage, one outside the garage, another one that's actually running. And I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with it right now because I got a headache. Because, you know what I'm saying? The one in the garage is hot box. I'm not going to tell you about that. My other one, my baby, chilling on the side. But you know what I'm saying? I'll get him right. You know I'm a mechanic.
Yeah, I do.
They like to rhyme. They like to rhyme a little bit.
Yeah, I'm honestly about to buy a car just to have the car.
Well, let me know what's going on with it.
Yeah, no,
You know I got you. Yeah,
I'm about to get a little coupe.
Oh, word? What you got? What you trying to get
I
though?
don't know yet, bro. I just need to figure out what I want to get a Mini Cooper, but
A Mini Cooper?
yeah, but I want to get a regular daily driver too. I just want to do the suit and the Mini Cooper job. You know what I
Man,
mean?
just get a Mini Cooper S and call it a day, and then we could work from there.
Nah,
You know,
I
they
definitely want to.
supercharged.
Yeah,
They quick. They quick. I'm not gonna lie, they quick.
I had a buddy who had one. He wanted to sell it to me, and then I was
Yeah,
gonna
they
get it.
quick.
I kept getting it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I kept getting those flashbacks of the car accident.
Oh, listen, I've been through so many car accidents, bro.
Yeah, but you be
just
going
gotta
fast in
fight
them little things. You be going gang,
Yeah,
gang, 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 gang.
exactly. So I survived. Believe me, you know what I'm saying, man? Listen,
Yeah, I know.
I'm on the Ferrari, Lambo, motherfucking McLaren shit. You know what I mean? Like that, honestly, that what color is the car?
That color was silver.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Cause
was
now my
silver.
BM married to some new dude, you know what I'm saying? He had a white one. Pulled up in front of my house and everything. She disrespected me, but that's another story. But you know what I'm saying? That you get it.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
So,
It's all good.
you know, pulled up in front of me, disrespected, but you know what? It's all cool.
Yeah, you gotta be the bigger person for the bigger reasons, not because of them, because of you. So it is.
Exactly. I could have ended that
Dude,
quickly.
I
But what
laugh.
did I
I
do? I
laugh
let it
at.
happen.
I laugh sometimes because I be seeing women they start dating niggas that kind of look like me. I just gotta laugh a little bit. You know, I got you. I'm not even an arrogant person. I'm really not. I'm not built like that. But it's funny because like,
Yo,
why y'all be picking niggas that look like me? Kind of. Is that
that's
like the kind
funny.
of type of nigga? Like it's just like a created character in 2K. Like you like the niggas that
Yo,
look like me.
on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, like damn, like what the fuck is you doing?
Hey, yo, listen to this though. She cheated on me with a nigga that's in the NFL right now, and the nigga she with pretty much similar. So what does that tell you? Bitch a hoe.
Nah,
What you
it
use?
just
1-800 hoe.
nah,
I did 8 years and married you. Hoe.
Yeah, you wild. You wild. Nah, you
I'm
know what?
over it though. I'm over
You
it.
know what it really probably is though. You can't. Once you go up in status, you can't go back. It's hard to go
That's
back.
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know what I'm saying? You go
Dude,
up,
I
you
dated
go
a
up.
I dated a SI swimsuit, a plus size model. I thought I was the coolest nigga ever. I swear I was like, yo, I'm the coolest nigga ever. Niggas cannot fuck with me. And then some skinny like Indian bronze looking nigga that stole my bitch.
Don't tell me the beige niggas got it. Not the beige
The
nigga.
beige nigga
Not
pulled
the
up.
beige
Nigga, beige nigga pulled up on the Ducati on South
Boy,
Beach.
you better swing that noodle right. What the fuck going on, man?
Yo, on vacation,
Fuck them
yo,
hoes.
on one, keep it 1,000. I remember that shit. Like, yo, she sent the picture and was like, "I'm happy, I'm moving on." I was like, "Damn, you don't
And
hit a
that nigga
nigga
was-
back like that."
That nigga was lighter than Chris Brown.
Nah, that nigga was beige like prison jumpsuit.
He's
Yo, he was halfway house. He was halfway house wall paint. He was halfway home wall paint. He was like,
Oh my god,
was
he's
like-
definitely a beige nigga. He's a beige
Yeah.
nigga.
and
Yeah,
you know
I
what's
get you.
funny though? And then like months later, she called and was like, "He's beating me up. And what should I do?" I was
Well,
like,
you know
"Don't
what?
call
You
me."
chose that. Now you get your ass whipped.
I was like,
stupid.
"Listen, you picked the nigga that goes in the tanning bed. I'm tan already, baby."
He going in the tanning
The
bed.
nigga was beige. That nigga was trying to be
Nah,
black.
he gay. He gay. He gay. I don't care. Listen, I know night skin niggas. They ain't doing that. He gay. He
Regardless
gay.
of the
And she
fact-
gonna find out.
Nigga, that left me, but I could already tell it was gonna be bad anyway.
He gay.
She was making niggas eat at mad famous restaurants. I was like, I don't like this shit. Why I
Man,
gotta
listen.
keep eating here?
Yo,
I'm a
that's
regular
crazy.
nigga. I can just eat pizza.
Yo,
Pizza's fine
And
for me.
honestly, it's funny you say that because mad chicks did. They took me off of sushi, all kinds of crazy stuff. I brought them out and everything. But in reality, all that expensive shit is fucking gross.
Yeah.
Like, give me a fucking steak, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
A
How
little bit
about
of vegetables on the side and some load of potatoes. You know what I mean? That's it.
where the
You over here talking about, oh, eat some caviar. I'm like, bitch, no,
The
that's fish
fuck?
eggs.
and it'd be crazy because then we eat the caviar, you want to go about your way. Yo, at least
Yeah,
come
you
back
really
to the
wanna
crib
just,
and watch
like-
a little TV or something. Like, let me get that 271.98 with tip
Yo,
of $12. I need like that little extra time. I need, you know what I mean? I need to like watch a movie. I need to like do the popcorn thing. You can do the ice cream. Nah, like I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't necessarily need to fuck, but I definitely need to like. You're not just gonna take me out and just pimp me and skirt off. Like we not gonna link a little, not even a little bit. Like I said, we don't gotta fuck. I'll tell you. Listen, I had Jones when we get out that restaurant. I'm like, I'm trying to go back to the crib and fuck her. I'm like, damn, you finishing my sentences, so I already know what time it is. Pull up.
Yo,
let me drive.
Bro, I've
let
been
me
through
drive.
that so many times. That is so funny you say that. Yo,
Like,
that
yeah.
is crazy.
Let me drive. Let me drive. I'll get us there. I know exactly
Kidnapping
where
me,
we.
bring me to their spot. I'm like, yo, they coming at me like a whole damn tiger. I'm
Yo.
like, oh, hold up. Chill. Wait a minute.
Man,
Stop grabbing.
2
You know what I'm
years.
saying?
Listen,
we friends, and I don't want to mess with the friendship.
listen. 2 years ago, I was hooked
They
on
beautiful,
cougars.
bro.
I was hooked on cougars. I was hooked on women over 40.
Shit, that's what I need right now because these young bitches is simple.
Nah, but these older women, they gonna be making you feel like you that nigga just for these young women or the women your age. I swear to God, they just.
And
it's-
I don't give a damn.
Listen, if you don't give a damn, I don't give a fuck. Hey, if you don't give a damn, I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a
Hey,
fuck. Hey, that's a new track.
yo, I'm telling you, listen. But you know what the great thing is? They incoherently teach. They teach really well older women by just being.
Yo, they're
stubborn.
awesome.
Yeah.
They're so awesome. Oh my god.
But then it's like I said, when you date up, you can't date down. So like When I date women in their 30s, they're like, "Oh, I can't make no time for you. I got kids." And then I seen a woman with fucking 4 kids make more time to me than any woman that I ever met. And I'm like, "Yo, is she like not a good
woman make it happen?
Yo, I was like, damn,
they really make it happen.
Then you start asking yourself, you're like, "Yo, is she not like a good mom or something, or is she just making a lot of time for me, or like her kid's grown, or like, what's going on here?" Because I've been with women who have kids, 2 kids, and they're like, my kids," and then I seen other women,
the young bucks, like you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, give you 40 hours. You like, damn, baby, you don't got a job.
They just lazy. They lazy. That's what it is.
Yeah,
they lazy.
You don't got a
they
job.
Lazy. You turn into a grown woman, grown woman, and then you know what I'm saying, you got something worth it. Like honestly, that's what I learned, bro. Like these young chicks.
Listen, bro, I used to have this old woman. She wanted to buy me a car. She was like, "You need a car. You need to get around. You need to be places for yourself. You need to be present for yourself." I was like, "You a real bit." I was like, "You want a nigga to be better in his own life, minus you and plus you. That's real." But I'm not looking at it as her buying me the car because I couldn't buy it. It was the fact that she wanted to do it. You gotta beg these women to be like, "Hey, you want to like be a woman that's like submissive and down for this one guy, or you just want to like secretly text like in the bathroom, like yo, he's taking me out to dinner. I could slide out like after. I'll just say that my stomach hurts." Like,
that don't require much.
Just say your stomach hurts, and then when you leave, I'm gonna be like, okay. Then you're gonna hit me up and say, "Oh, sorry, my stomach hurt last time," and I'm gonna be like, "All right, so now in order for me to go out with you again, you're gonna have to pay for dinner twice, and turn off the lights." Yeah.
Turn out the lights.
Like, nah, it's not even to sound like that, but you gotta repay. You can't move like that. You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah.
I'm big on that. You can't move like that. You can't move like you want to be around and have a guy that treats you decent while you still get, yoked up and fucked on the side at night for 25 minutes. Like, you could still get that with me, but you just choose to partake in it somewhere else.
You're not getting 4 hours from me because I know you would trip. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't. You know what the thing is? The crazy thing is, I don't have a problem dealing with the trick. I just have a problem dating the trick. That's my issue.
Yo, we all do.
Yeah, but like, nah, but like, I don't even really want to be in a relationship at this age right now. Like, if it came to it, I would have to study like it's a fucking like med school or something. Like, I'd have to learn. You know what I mean? I gotta learn. It ain't no more shortcutting. No more like just be like, "Oh, you like this, you like that, you're good." Like, nah, I'm dead. Like, and the thing is, the women are like, "Why you want to know so much?" And it's like, well, listen, when you start doing random shit and then little nigga pop up out of nowhere, like, that was my ex-boyfriend, and then now he's doing funny shit, trying to text you.
They're scared of it because they're not used to it.
I know. Well, I tell them, I'm like, listen, I ain't gonna tell you I'm like not like other niggas, because when they ask you shit, they don't really care. I'm asking you because I need to look for what's
like,
gonna.
I genuinely care.
Yeah,
so
because
what? Like,
yo, when
lay it on the floor for
listen,
me. Let me know.
When you were explaining that shit before, like, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? You want to eat? Okay, we can do that. You want to knock the boots? We can do that.
We can do that.
No, but it's funny that you say it like that, because honestly, that after years of just trying to do so many things, when I started being more charismatic, I started realizing that I didn't need to do half that shit that I was doing before. I really didn't. Exactly. I didn't. I used to be like doing all this shit. Yo, even worse, I used to be that nigga that I used to talk when I said that nigga that was messaging the girl and he was getting mad. I used to be him. I used to be that nigga. Too. But now I'm older. Now you know what?
Like, what?
Nah, but I'm gonna be honest with you. When I see somebody and we have mutual energy exchange, I know how to pursue that situation now. I know how to pursue it correctly. And the thing is, I remember I used to be able to send a DM and it would get looked at 6-7 months later, and then 8 months later it'll get an emoji, and then it's like, I didn't waited on it. Nowadays when I do it, it's so reciprocated, and they have more to say than I would. which is even crazier to me because I'm like, before y'all wouldn't even
Yeah,
say
like
nothing.
yo, you took all these damn months, but okay, this conversation is kind of good, but I don't know, you kind of sus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the first thing
Yeah,
I think is
yeah.
like, yo, you trying to play, you playing emotions. You probably drunk. Your other niggas acting
Yup,
up.
yup, she
You know what
drunk.
I mean? Your baby daddy not giving you kids right now or something. Like you by
Hey,
yourself,
yup.
keep sweat playing.
You want a side nigga, bitch? I ain't built for that. I'm built for better.
Yeah, no, I'm built for the
You
one.
know,
I'm built for the one
I'm built
spot.
for the one.
I'm the point. I'm the
Exactly.
point guard. I gotta
You know what I'm
control the
saying?
rock. You know what I mean?
Listen, I tear up the top of the key. So what you talking about?
Yo, and that's the
That's
thing.
that's really it.
These women will tell you that they don't want relationships, but they want you around. They want you to do shit for them.
Nah, you ain't gonna have your
Yo,
little cake
listen,
and eat it too.
yo,
Fuck
dog.
out of
I
here.
remember I was holding this girl down. We was rocking. She went over to Shorty's crib. We all chilling. Dudes over there. Shorty like, yeah, he just take care of me. We don't really be doing shit. And I'll be like, yeah, we do. Fuck you. Yeah, we do. What the fuck you talking about? I be clapping them cheeks every Tuesday on Tuesday. What you talking about?
On Tuesday.
And she looking like, yo, but like we're not in a relationship. I'm like, but you ain't gonna make me seem like I'm just out here some pet ass teacher's pet ass nigga. Like, no,
Exactly.
no
Nah,
ma'am, no
you gonna
ma'am.
stand up for me, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna poke you.
But
Indeed.
but that's the thing, and I learned that. I learned when they speak less of you,
Yeah.
they speak
Yep.
less on you, they really fuck with you. But when they speak more of you and they speak wild to you, they don't really fuck
Mhm.
with you like that. And in front of your
Nah,
face,
nah.
you start feeling it. Yo,
Yep.
I was like, yo, I feel like going off on you. Like, yo, you trying to act like I just be walking and following you around and shit. Like, bitch, I'll be
Yep.
clapping the cheeks on Tuesday, every Tuesday.
Listen, they ego tripping. That's more the
Yeah,
story. The ego tripping, bro. That's
dog.
it.
You know what the thing is though? I'm telling you, once success comes and the money comes so greatly, I know they'll come
Mhm.
back. And the ones that there's like two real promising joints that I know will come back that I'll take serious. One of them I will. The other one,
For
uh,
real. Real
we
talk.
we might be able to go to bodega and have a couple sandwiches,
When the
but we
money
might have to.
come, they come flocking.
Yeah, but no, but the ones that they were already require that. They already require for you to
Yeah,
have a lot of
yeah,
things in order. I
yeah.
don't
I
I don't
know,
I don't want
but
to
you
go
know
buy the
what?
house. I want to go build the house. This is the difference. She wants the house bought, and I want to build it. That's too long. I don't know. That floor plan's this, that. Well, guess what? You're gonna live in somebody else's house they created the way they wanted it, and you're
I'm
gonna.
gonna tell you some real shit. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. They do all that, you give them all that, but the ass is regular. The ass is regular, and many niggas I'm busted open. It's like, yo, okay, she's pretty, but what the fuck am I? What the hell? No, I know it from experience. It's like, yo,
Nah, sometimes I'll take the regular. I'll take the regular joint. I'll take the regular joint if
uh,
she gonna be committed to what she's saying she's gonna do.
I mean, if she committed, and she's a good woman and stick by you, that's a different story. But you know what I'm saying? Some of these chicks want outlandish shit, the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's for the moments. You have for
Listen,
the you have for the you have.
try to give her a damn world, and she want the moon.
Yeah,
You
well,
know what I'm
give her the
saying?
give her the
But
moon. Yeah, and then you give her the moon, and then some nigga come in with Balenciaga size 33, and she's out of there.
more
She's
story.
out of there. She's
Well
out
said.
of there. She is
Well
out of
said.
there. Oh yeah, I had a girl try to give me another nigga's pair of Balenciagas. I'm like, damn. Normally it goes the other
What?
way.
Hey yo,
Yo,
I have to. I was like, what the fuck? Who do you steal these from? What are you doing?
yo, like they'll
Oh
look
my
cute on you.
god.
I'm like, what? Why are you giving me some
I'm
nigga
like,
shoes?
no, this is not mine. This nigga done put his feet in them. What the fuck are you doing?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I never really understood that shit that happens with women, and now I do see what happens,
Yo,
and I get it because I get it happens to me. I get those women that don't stop and don't stop and don't stop, and then I'm like, you know what, let's go out.
yeah,
And then we go out,
yeah,
and then they're like,
yeah.
oh my god, I wasn't really prepared for this. I wasn't expecting this. Like, oh, what do you want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I even had this little
Mm-hmm.
crazy schizo bitch. She's like, oh, you want to like go to my place? We can make out. Do all that. I'm like, yo, listen. Can we
Oh
like
damn.
not? Can you just like? Can we go home? Like you go to your house, I
she
go to my
started. She
house.
started. She started eating her shirt. Yeah, I
Nah,
just want to
yo,
know.
you wildin'. Honestly, she was eating this like a little honey stick thing. I don't know what it
Yeah, she
was.
kept. She kept doing it, right?
Yeah, she like biting on it like mad aggressive. Like, yo, chill
I
out.
knew it. I knew it.
You know those little crank up toy teeth? The little crank up toy teeth that chitter around? Her shit was like that.
Yeah.
Like, she was like mad
Yeah,
antsy.
yeah. You're not touching my dong. Get
Not
the
even
fuck
though
out of
she
here.
tried to kiss on my neck. I'm like, bitch, you little pit
No,
bull.
no,
Get out of here, you little.
Pitbull clown ass motherfucker.
Right? You got the tongue of two fucking Rottweilers and
Get in
German
your tight
Shepherds.
ass car. What the fuck you doing?
Yo, and then you know what's crazy? You tell women this, they're like, "What kind of women do you like?" Like, yo, you act like I gotta reject every single woman just to be like, "Oh, she was decent." Hell no, I gotta reject 3 of them and deal with 3 of them, and then deal with another 2 just to reject another one. It ain't my math; it's just life math.
It's
But,
life, bro.
yeah.
I get it. That's how I'm living. Like, the fuck?
Nah, but some of
Like,
this
okay,
shit, some of
this
this
one,
shit,
this one, this one. I
some
ain't gonna lie. I had 2 chicks, baddies. I'm working in the car. My boy right next to me. He know what's going on with me. He see one chick pop up. He see the other one chick pop up. He like, yo, bro. Look. I looked at him. I'm like, relax. Keep going with the car. I walk over to them. What's good with y'all? They're like, nah, we just wanted to chill. I was like, you know what I'm saying? We can all chill together. We good. All right, go over there. You know what I'm saying? Powwow. All right, do this shit. That's how I did it. And then, honestly, it's on camera and everything. I did it.
Jesus Christ.
I just kept it simple and smooth. Like, honestly, I'm banging them both. They know. Okay.
I was in a relationship with 2 of them. I had two girlfriends. They both knew. They helped me do a lot of things. Helped me social media.
Yeah, exactly.
It was cool.
They both did.
Yeah,
They
but
were amazing women.
then the one problem
Then
happened.
shit hit the fan.
No, you know what happens? They try hard to try to single the power out, and they try to like let me get him to like do everything and know everything about me, but not her. And then it's like you're spending so much time on her. You're spending so much time on her. Why can't you like even it out, equal it out? Like I want to get my own bedroom. Like what? I thought
like motherfucker, I'm one nigga that got to do many damn things throughout the day. Y'all gotta actually, you know what I'm saying, log in on the schedule because if you're feeling some type of way, you need to figure that out and present it to me.
Yo, they worked at the same job. They were really cool.
Yeah.
They worked at the same job. They worked. They
They were-
carpooled. They were cool as hell.
They were real cool. One was an escort. One was a hard worker.
Hey, listen,
Busting them both down.
listen. You know what's funny? I say this to one of my homies all the time. I say, man, if life passed me by, I couldn't even be mad. You know what I mean? I couldn't even be mad. I done lived a great life, and I mean, there's so much more. No, I'm not gonna lie at all. I lived a great life, but there's still a lot more to do. There is.
Honestly, I had so much fun. The stuff I did, when I think back and remember it, I'm like, wow, nigga, you was wild. I had a good time. So if I was to go right now, I'd be happy. Like, I honestly, genuinely would be happy. Like, what? I don't even care for the future, but you know what? I'm going to move on to the future and let's see how that goes. Because I got a new lineup.
Yeah, no, I'm just particularly just trying to be the best I can be. Not any more of that old shit anymore. I'm good.
Exactly. I'm honestly, I want to cut it out. I want to settle down. I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I want to settle down. I want a family. I'm tired, y'all. I'm not done.
I get you. I don't got no kids. I'm trying to.
I got into a whole fight on Sunday. You know what I'm saying, nigga? In the car, the tightest car on earth. This nigga, I punch him in the face. Bah, bah, bah. I'm stopping him. This nigga punching me in the thigh. Boop, boop, boop. He got out the car. Guess who was handicapped? Me, because he fucked my thigh up. He had a black eye and everything, but guess who walked away? I didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
Nah, man. I'm too old for that. I'm too old for that. But you know what I did? Whoop that nigga ass. But still, like I'm too old for that.
But it's just life lessons that you'll keep eventually learning and put down eventually. But ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
as long as you're not getting in trouble, getting arrested, you'll be all right.
Not at all. Not at all. It's been years.
All right, but not to cut this short, but my phone is definitely at 1%. I don't want it to cut out.
All right. Can I say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, yo, listen. This is me. My boy, this Velocity, T Hoffler, aka Velocity. Hit me up on Reverb Nation. Know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping peaceful vibes nowadays. Old songs is like, you know what I'm saying, they chart up to nowadays. My things I've been through, they might not be good, but you know what I'm saying, the newer songs is getting there. Alright.
My boy. My boy.
Hit me up, bro.
Of course, I got you, man. Thanks for
Likewise. Okay.
enjoy, boy.
Likewise, brother.
That is going to be episode 9.
You are now tuned in to the WRBZR and the CNC podcast. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy.